Back to my podcast. Today I have two very special guests on the show. I have
special.
my mom and my mom's friend, also known as Kate Murphy. So welcome, guys.
Last name.
Welcome,
I love it.
welcome to my podcast.
Welcome.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Do you have sound effects?
no. I'm a
Okay.
very simple YouTuber.
Okay.
And podcast.
Wah, wah.
Okay.
This
These.
is- I don't wanna go over-
Okay, so guys, what would you say was probably the best moment of your life?
Hot sauce.
The best moment of your life, you're asking two moms. The best moment of your life
moment we had our
is
children.
the first time you hold your kid.
Mm-hmm.
The first time you see them.
And that's what I just want to say the worst video of Phil because you're going to say childbirth, and I don't want to let show. Okay, so all I'm going to say is you can't cuss. You can have 2 slips on accident. F3.
So we can cuss, just only twice.
Yeah, just
Did I
don't.
slip?
No, you
No,
don't.
like
slip.
saying
Just-
the S word or stuff like that. Just
Sharon's my co-producer, so
I'm not
okay.
that
agreeing.
he's my co-producer. Okay. So what would you say is probably the funniest joke you ever told?
Funniest joke I've ever told?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Have you ever seen an unhappy rabbit?
No?
Me either.
That's a little cringy, actually. Okay, so UK?
I have a joke.
What's green and has wheels? Grass that light above the wheels. What do you call it? All no legs. That's my call. It's not coming. Those are my signature jokes.
What is one of your signature jokes?
The dog joke.
I can't
No.
think of any right. I used to love telling jokes. I'm like trying to think and I like think of one word.
Okay, so what would you say is probably one of the best moments of your life, except no kid moments?
What was the best moment outside of that?
Mm-hmm.
For me, going to that Ludo concert with Anna was probably the coolest thing of my life. Big concert. Dressed up.
And our other special guest, our mother, what is your second most favorite moment of your life?
All of my life sucks without you guys.
No,
Okay,
with.
next question.
Okay, so.
I love my babies so much.
Okay, Ma, don't.
Was I being rude for picking a non-child object?
No,
No,
no.
I'm just so sad that I can't
That's
think of
what
another
we
one.
That's what we want. We don't want
How
having
about
children.
Okay.
stealing grocery carts?
Oh, I think our mothers
Oh,
did that one.
you know what? Yes, I think taking the grocery cart was probably a recent highlight of my time.
Okay, so what do you say was one of the best moments you had with your kids? Like, one of the best trips and, like, stories, bonfires, stuff like that.
You want to think while I tell mine? You haven't had yours as long as I've had mine. Probably when the 3 of us went camping and we had our own campsite. I think that was probably some of the greatest time I've had with you guys.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. What was one
And
of,
when we drove to Tennessee, I loved our car rides.
what was the,
full match of recruits?
please stop for a second. What would you say was the most boring thing that happened to
Well,
you?
no, you have
in
to
the-
wait for her to answer her question now,
Oh.
sir.
Sorry.
I know, I really enjoyed the sleepover with the kids I had like a week or so ago.
Okay.
Thank you.
And walking with them and stuff.
Okay, what would you say?
No, but
They-
specifically that night, like curled up on the couch with them and like really spending time with them.
What would you say was the most boring thing you did on the trip?
Car rides.
Okay, so what was that one thing we
Total
did?
opposite. I think.
What was that
Teresa
one
was
thing-
the most fun.
And there gets to be a point.
What was that one thing we did with our grandfather? Your dad?
Camping?
No, like when we were, like on these rafts.
Oh, are you talking about the tubing?
Oh, that sucks.
Never.
They think tubing sucks.
Only it's because it was like 8 hours of tubing.
Yeah.
I know, and it was a bunch of drunk adults, so they were not amused.
It was so boring. Like, it was, it's the best.
I was irritated because I was like, I can't really drink, you know.
Because you have kids.
Yeah, I had to be
Like-
responsible, even though my dad told me I could because he doesn't drink. So I still only had like, I don't know, I was probably just averaging
When
one
you
an
and-
hour.
when you and Josh, remember when you and Joshua left and then I like threw up? Like, I threw up that night. I woke up at like,
That was the night before. That was the year before. It was the three of us.
yeah, I was like out of 10, just like all this
Why
one.
did you throw it?
Because like my stomach wasn't good. I was homesick. I was like,
That
well,
sucks. It would be terrible to be sick while you were camping.
yeah, we
It was
all.
this last night there though.
All we were doing was eating hot dogs and cereal. So what I will say was the most funny moment you guys had.
The most
Funniest moment?
Yeah.
We just had it.
Embarrassing.
We just had it. Watching that cat video. Oh! Oh!
No.
This is
Okay.
recording.
Okay, so what was actually like the scariest moment you guys had?
Scariest moment. My biggest, oh my god, moment. Huh.
Do you guys have any ghost stories?
No.
I actually have one of my own. So one day, I one second. I was at my grandmother's house because my mom made me. I was just kidding. I got her because I like it there. And when I was there, I was right next to the unfinished part of the basement, and this might come off funny, but randomly a toilet flush. I was like, what? And then 20 minutes later, I hear my tablet screaming.
What was it screaming?
The toilet was upset.
I don't know.
Flush me.
No, he probably ate some that day. Okay, and then like I go over to my bed, like I have a little mattress down there.
You should
I
call
used
yourself
to.
like the Crimson Chin or something.
I used to. I sleep
That
upstairs.
should be your name.
I sleep upstairs now, like in the top part. I used to sleep in this little area, and then I woke up. You know when you can't move? Like, I saw something. It was like white. It was like a chimpanzee, like probably at least around my height, just white, staring at my dad.
That's
I couldn't move.
paralyzation. You
Oh,
can't move,
stop.
but you think you see
Stop.
something.
No, like, I saw it, and I was like, what the heck? Like, I couldn't move or do anything, and I just shut my eyes because I was scared. I didn't want to, like...
Your daddy's got his own demons on you.
What?
It ain't nothing.
Okay, so,
Means you have a demon. Yay!
my dad had told me the story,
Yeah.
so once he was, like, 17, he lived on a grave site, and,
Who did?
my dad.
Oh, can we do a different podcast for your dad where he does it with you?
Oh yeah, but it's one of his ghost stories. And he like heard screaming from upstairs, and then he heard screaming from like a drill sergeant.
Oh, wow.
And then like he called his girlfriend because he was home alone, and then she gave him a ride back to her house until his parents came back. And you know the one where the pictures float down from my grandparents? Yeah, that was a pretty good one. Okay, so if you don't know, it was...
So what are the other interview questions?
Okay, so what would you say was the funniest funniest thing that Caspian or Baltic did? That's for kids.
Oh man, there's been so many funny things I can.
I know.
So once Baltic, he pooped, and he decided he wanted to start counting his poops. Like that it would break in two. He'd be like, two poops. So he got off the toilet and he looked down and he said, "Hi, babies. Those my babies. 3 babies."
Oh
and then
my
he
gosh.
flushed the toilet and said, "Bye, babies," and then walked away.
Okay, if you don't see me because you're on my podcast, I'm cringing. Okay, what was the funniest thing? What was the funniest thing that I did?
That sounds like he gave up his own babies. Like, bye. Don't want to see you again.
No, it
That was funny.
was totally opposite of
We
that.
turned
Chandler.
Okay,
His
so
turns, and he said, "Bye, babies." Oh, that was hilarious.
okay, now, Mama, what was the funniest
Y'all
thing?
are so male. Okay.
What do you say is that funniest thing that me and Chandler did?
They whip out the old Rolodex and making me really think this evening.
Yeah, because I'm not.
Deep thoughts about how awesome of a mom I am. What do you think? Recent funny moments?
Probably Chandler shattering my windows. Very funny.
No, that's not really funny.
That was really funny. It was a joke.
Pride.
My favorite funny moments are probably. They're gonna sound stupid.
It's funny. What does it matter?
I think it's always cute when you guys are sleeping and you fart. I get up. It's funny
That's-
every time.
That's
Every time I
classic.
laugh.
Like,
I'll be
like,
yeah, no, they're more than that. Chandler's be like,
like skirt, like that. Just
Baron's yours
car
are
going
very
brrr.
poppy, like.
I'll
Those
be
cheeks are
brave.
just flat.
my cheeks are like. Okay, so what do you? No, but that's your bedroom too.
Yes, it is. All right, continue.
Okay, so what do you say
Remember when
was?
your children are out here and you're in your bedroom.
What was one moment that you'll be like, I wish my kids never did. I wish they never did that.
How many of
Can I have a
those do you
shorter?
want?
Can I have an easier question, please?
Can we? Are we just gonna do
Not the worst
1
thing
minute
that
talk on
ever
that?
happened.
As much as you can name in a minute. Let me see. We'll just get the subcategories.
Okay,